had to go live early, y'all. I had to go live. Yo, Swerve and Kenny Omega is cooking right now, dog. Oh my. Y'all, are y'all seeing this, bro? What's up in the chat, yo, dog? Swerve and Kenny Omega. This feeling like a pay-per-view match, bro.
Swerve Strickland, the self-styled most dangerous man in professional wrestling. He is finding out firsthand just what Strickland is capable of. Another Swerve stop. Referee Paul Turner, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he kicked out the Swerve stop! Kenny Omega! Kenny Omega!
Look at this. Omega.
The Omega different, bro. Look at Swerve. Oh, yo, Omega different, bro. Yo, y'all watching this? This is a classic. Oh, he missed it. Snapdragon.
Kenny Omega clutching that jaw.
The one knee.
Between the shoulder blades. Reverse Hurricanrana.
Oh, they cooking, y'all. They cooking. Yo, what's up with y'all?
Stringing together a
The one way?
looking for the one-winged angel. Can he find it?
Ooh, Swerve reverse. Yo, they are cooking.
Omega the
We well over the time limit, man. It's over? It's over. Ooh, it's over. Swerve got it, y'all. They gotta run that back, y'all. We got 1-0 Swerve. They gotta run that back at Revolution. Fire. 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 That was a good match, y'all. That was a good match. No time limit, a straight up win. Kenny Omega kept fighting and fighting and fighting, dog. They gotta run it back at Revolution, man. Let me say what's up with the chat. I had to go in early, bro. I couldn't, yo, that did not disappoint at all. Oh, he's attacking. He beating up Kenny Omega after the bell. This is what the Swerve I wanted to see. Remember I told y'all, this is the Swerve I wanted to see. You just threw the referee out the ring. This is the Swerve I wanted to see. Prince Nana talking, trying to calm him down. He should snuff Prince Nana next. He's choking out Hangman Adam Page with the chain. This the Swerve I wanted to see. No, I said this. He's hanging, dog. He's hanging Kenny Omega from the joint. Come on, man. Daniel Bryan talking all that sweet stuff. Nah, dog. It's time for Swerve to get back on demon time. Now we about to get Hangman and Swerve part 2, but it ain't Hangman. It's going to be Kenny Omega. Because Kenny ain't going for it. Is Swerve done? He ain't done. Yo, y'all seeing this? Yo, bro, he is not done, y'all. Who I got in the church? Yo, Rod, Gregory, Deck. Y'all see this? My man Ray, Buzz, dog. I told y'all this is the Swerve that needs to come back. All that being cool with Hangman Adam Page, all of that stuff, throw that in the trash, bro. I want to see Swerve send somebody to the upper room. And I love Kenny Omega, but it's really goodbye and good night for Kenny Omega after Dynamite. Let's go, Swerve. Yo, Kenny Omega is gonna come back on. He's trying to, yo, bro is trying to, he's gonna try to end Kenny Omega right now, y'all. Swerve has had enough.
Don't do it, Swerve. Don't do it. You can't do this. No. For God's sake, somebody stop.
Oh my God.
He is just.
This is Swerve we needed, y'all.
Stay where you are. You can't get involved. This is unbelievable.
This is the Swerve we needed, y'all. I'm so happy I'll be going. I said, y'all heard me say it. I said this is the Swerve that needed to come back. We needed Swerve back on Demon Time. Him being best friends with Hangman Adam Page was cute. Him doing the dance with the new song with Raekwon was cute. No, we needed Swerve to come back and start giving us some moments we're gonna remember, like putting Kenny Omega back on the shelf, and that's my man. That's my man, bro. Dog, this is about to be hard, man. Let me say what's up with the chat, man. This Dynamite, yo, I picked this Dynamite over what's her name? I got this Dynamite over, what was that event we just had? I don't even know. I can't even think right now. Grand Slam. This Dynamite was better than Grand Slam, bro. Let me see what's up with the chat, man. My man Ray in the building. We got Brian in the building. New Generation, Mr. Maui, Wowie, Cody in the building. Who else we got, man? Unknown in the building. OZ in the building. What's up, bro? Big homie, the big homie. Salute, bro. Billy, what's poppin'? Joey. Josh, what's poppin'? Vaughn, what's Sour Patch? Raven, J-Dub. Yo, did y'all see this, man? He said another gourmet meal. Bobby Basu, $14 million in debt. Yeah, nah, facts, yo, dog, OZ. Correct gamer, what's up, bro? Correct, this is that Grammar? Damn, I've been saying your name wrong the whole time, my bad. Correct Grammar, ENT. Man. What a Dynamite. You see my title, I was gonna come in here and talk about Hangman Adam Page. But I can't even get to that yet because I'm just watching. Usually I had to go live when I was watching it. I should have went live on the match. Next time I know, when we got a match that I know that's gonna be fire, I'll go live so we can at least do the watch along for the live match. Yo, let me tell y'all something, dog. Stop playing with Swerve Strickland, man. Hold on, man. Let me get right with the get. Let me get right with the get rights. Let me get right with the good peoples, man. Remember, dog? Do y'all remember when I said, yo, Swerve Strickland needs to get back on Demon Time? And he did. He could have just gave us a good match. Oh, man, Swerve Strickland won. What a great match, Daniel Bryan. Oh, this is incredible. Nah, scratch that. We got to take that man out of commission. I'm going to give y'all something. Dog, this is the Swerve Strickland we needed back. I'm telling you right now, y'all. Yo, you know what's so crazy, y'all? You know, last night I was binge watching old AEW because that's my new thing now. Now I know a lot more. I binge watch a lot of old AEW, and I was watching a lot of old AEW last night. I was telling my man Chris Collins this, like I was watching that Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. I didn't know Britt Baker was really one of the first women to really go hardcore on AEW. I didn't know she was taking them bumps on attacks and all of that. I didn't know Thunder Rosa was a classic too, or just one of the OGs of AEW. But it's so crazy that Hangman put the last time him to go for the AEW championship, because I was going back on that storyline too, when he could have won that. He could have been the first AEW champion that he wasn't. Then he had to fight to the top. Then he finally got the AEW championship. Then it was like Then his first title reign was trash. I forgot who he lost it to. But then I remember I was tuned in with the All In stuff. So Hangman Adam Page has two great storylines. He got the storyline with Swerve Strickland, of course, which is a classic. And he got the storyline of him always chasing the title. And now he got so much more in it because it's no matter if you're AEW sick or not, you think that Hangman Adam Page 2 title reigns was mid at best. Nobody's saying that Hangman Adam Page's title reign was incredible. The moment he won the title at All In was one of the biggest moments in wrestling history. I gotta say that. I flew to Texas to watch it. So for that to be completely took out the storyline, and not only that, Tony Khan, he seen it didn't work with Cody. This made AEW Revolution a must watch. I might have made a mistake, y'all. Maybe I should have risked my rent money, risked my expenses, risked everything in my life to go to LA to AEW Revolution. It might be too late. I've kind of already got my mind set for AEW Double or Nothing because they give me an excuse to go to New York, see some family, and be chopping up in New York. Flying across the country is a lot, but man, AEW Revolution has become a must watch tonight. Tony Khan, he went in the kitchen and he cooked up, and Tony Khan could literally take the whole rest of the month off, then the rest of March until March 13th until AEW Revolution, and it will still be a must watch after what he did tonight. Oh, not to mention, my man Ricochet, please put the titles on the demand Saturday, please, bro, because Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed, I hate that, bro. I don't even know their name. I hate their name. Put them on, you know what I mean? Hangman Adam Page has bigger things to worry about. Trust me, y'all. Hangman Adam Page don't need to be playing PS5 or Xbox, playing Fortnite with Jet Speed. Shout out Kevin Knight. Shout out Speedball Mike Bailey, man. I love both of them, man. But this is some big business going on. He need to be focused totally on beating MJF at Revolution. He doesn't need to be playing Fortnite with Jet Speed, okay? They need to lose the titles on Collision. Let the demand get the titles. Let their clout keep getting up. Tony Khan cooked, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jordan, what's up, bro? Damn, my man. Who else in the building, man? Reginald. My bad, I know I butcher your name. Swerve just turned heel. Yo, you know the thing? Reginald, my bad, I butcher your name, but yo, bro. Kickboxer, what's up? He said Swerve just turned heel. I think he been on this time. See, that's the thing about Swerve. You can't even say he's heel or babyface because he's going to be on this time, but we're still going to do this. We're still going to do the Prince Nana dance. It's just he flipped the switch. He could go either way at any time. He got sick of people playing with his name, bro. Kenny Omega, he said some disrespectful things last week. He paid for it this week. I'm just scared of what Kenny Omega going to do when it's time for that payback, man. This is fire, bro. Jeremy said, I would rather Kenny Omega won that last match, but it's cool. Come on, Jeremy. Come on. It could have went either way, Jeremy. I feel you because I love Kenny Omega, but it could have went either way. Yo, that was a match, dog. It was so many close calls in the match. It almost felt like Kenny Omega. It kind of felt like it wasn't a loser. And I hate to even bring up the Fed, but that's what makes me mad about the Fed because when you lose bad and you look like an idiot. If I didn't know the winner if I just seen the end and I missed it, I wouldn't know who won. You know what I mean? It's like Kenny Omega lost, but he lost with respect. He lost with dignity. It's like you on the street and you fight and you give your heart out, but you still take the L. No, dog, it's like that's a different type of loss than you just get snuffed, don't do nothing, now you knocked out. You know what I mean? It's a different type of loss. Kid Fury, AEW cooked tonight. I'm in tears, better than WWE. Yeah, it's not even. Honestly, it's not even in the same sentence. That's why I'm a try. It's hard, but I'm trying to refrain for even comparing the two at this point because it's not in the same sentence. We're talking about professional wrestling and a circus act. That's literally what we're talking about comparing the two. We're talking about theater of the arts, which is, if that's your thing, that's great. And WWE, I'm a disgruntled WWE guy. I gotta wear it because I've been watching this stupid thing my whole life. I can't disrespect the AEW sickos and just jump shit. I gotta be I'm like the foster kid with the AEW sickos. They gonna accept me. They gonna let me get some chicken. They gonna let me come to the cookout. They ain't gonna jump me, man. I'm cool, man. I'm just the foster kid. I'm the long distance cousin, man. I know AEW people is happy, dog, cause this is wrestling, dog. Florida Buckeye says Swerve is gas as a hill. Facts, man. Facts. Swerve tough. Swerve definitely tough. Kobe, what a great show tonight. Great show, man. Great show, dawg. Joey said Evil Swerve best for business. Evil Swerve is different. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of that man, dawg. He's not playing. He is not playing, man. Oh, damn, Bobby. Good stuff there. Facts. OZ said, we just got 5-star pay-per-view main 11 match on free television. Paul Levesque would never. OZ, you're right, man. 5-star. And the thing about it is this. AEWs were the best wrestle. So we know we're going to get 5-star. That's the easy part for AEW. It's the storyline behind it. They could have just ended it. It could have been Swerve House. Oh, my God, what a 5-star match. No. He beat the brakes off of an already injured, you know what I mean, or already sick, or already, I mean, he seems pretty healthy now, 100%. But you know, who knows, man? Kenny Omega, he just got back to 100%. For Swerve Strickland to really try to end him again, put him on the sideline again. Remember what I say every week with Crackdown and Raw. What happened to make me watch this show next week? That's what episodic television is. We just seen AEW Dynamite. What is the big question? Hangman Adam Page is the big question. But then you end off with like, oh my God, what is Kenny Omega gonna do in return? It ain't gonna be this. Swerve got his house engulfed in flames last time he played with somebody like this. I don't think Kenny Omega is going to take a step back from that. I think Kenny Omega might have to up the ante, actually. Come on. What if Kenny Omega, I was watching the Kenny Omega with the black hair, man. He was different with the Elite. I was watching that Kenny Omega, man. Hangman is tough. Yo, I got to holler at y'all, man. Hold on. What's the name? What's that? He said, get that Revolution ticket 215. Kickboxer said, hey, Bobby Masu, I was Swerve to dress like Simon Phoenix and Demolition Man. Your thoughts also. Chucky Booker saw Games on your next video. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, who is that? Simon. Oh, no, damn, hold on. Let me see who this. I don't even know who that is. Simon Phoenix, SIM. ONPA Oh damn! Hold on, my bad. I'm keep messing this up, bro. Let me go right here. Damn, I don't know why. What the hell is going on with my computer? Hold on. Simon Phoenix Demolition Man. Oh, okay. Swerve with the blonde hair would be crazy. Yo, this is Simon Phoenix with the Demolition Man. My man, Kickboxer just said, Swerve with the blonde hair would be crazy though. It'd be kind of fire, but if he had the blonde hair though to complete the hook, then he had to have. I don't know about this, bro. Because he'll have to have the jumpsuit, the blonde hair. So what he would have to change his locks blonde. Oh man. Oh, let me get to some more chats. Hill, Hangman, and Swerve will be fire. Fact. Tony Khan, Eaton. I like the Hill turn. Cope Cage versus FTR at Wembley. Kid Fury said WWE in trouble. AEW taking over. My man Rich says Swerve is back. I think Hangman gonna be okay too. Lose the MJF. Go back to Swerve soul searching. Turn Hill. It's the turn Cody wouldn't do. Y'all. I've been hearing a lot of people say this, man, and I'm sorry, dog. I don't agree with. You know what I've been hearing a lot of people say? Hold on, let me put it in my. Let me actually go to my tweet. So I tweeted about this. All right, look, let me go to my man because I see a lot of people agreeing with her. Shout out the official. He said, honestly, I feel as if he had 2 reigns and he doesn't need it anymore. Plus, his 2 reigns felt a bit lacking, and that's not on him, especially since his second reign, everyone was getting injured or needed surgery. But let's see what happens. Now, this is the thing, y'all, because this is not the only person I've seen say this. The AEW sickos, y'all gotta let me know, man. Because for me personally, I think it's absolutely insane to think that Hangman Adam Page had 2 reigns and that's it. Hangman Adam Page had 2 reigns and like that's all he needs. When his whole storyline is him chasing for the title, and now you got a whole different storyline with him actually wanting a strong reign as AEW champion. A lot of people thinking that he had the title. Now he's not the top guy. It's so much story to be told, and to take that away, I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. But what do y'all feel about that? But King, what's up, King? Swerve, Hill turn fire. Cody Hill turn laughing. Bruce, what's up, bro? Nick said Kenny should return his new Japan Pro Wrestler persona, the Cleaner. I gotta look that up. I ain't know. I gotta look up his Cleaner persona. Swerve is Denzel from Traded Down. Nah, facts. That's a fact, yeah. Ron said, Bobby, what Cody is going through right now at WWE is what happened in AEW before he left. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Hangman is the main character. Yeah, Coach so Coach Sosa, what you think, dog? Does Hangman lose to MJF? MJF really gonna lose on his first pay-per-view since getting the title at what was that last joint? Was it Full Gear? I forgot, but whatever that last joint was when he won the title, is this his last? Is he lose the title on the first pay-per-view? Only 1-2 defenses? Dog, I don't know how Tony Khan is gonna book this, man, but it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting, dog. Then they said Texas Death Match. God, dog, this is gonna be too fire. AJ Styles coming soon? I don't think so, man. AJ. Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. Yo, we gonna talk about AJ Styles. They about to pull some BS with him. Red Darkside said Hangman can run with his stick horse. Fearfully confident. What's up, bro? Swerve did that to Hangman's best friend. Who was Hangman's best friend? Oh yeah, he did. He did when he was on the commentating. Yeah, I forgot that dude's name. I do remember that, though. I think because his best friend was a commentator, right? Well, he was actually a wrestler, but when he did it to him, he was a commentator. I can't remember. Kenny Omega, Bobby said the sweep was fire. Yeah, facts. Triple GPT need to take notes for real tonight. No masked man needed. Not at all. Kenny. Oh, yo, all right, so Kenny Omega and Hangman was best friends? I missed that. Ooh, Hangman got bigger. He got other stuff he need to be worried about. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, that's fire. I can't believe I get to go to. Yo, Wink, you going to Revolution? Damn, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all waited too late, bro. I probably could pull off a Hail Mary. Oh no, I might go. If I could pull off a Hail Mary, I'll let y'all know, but. I know the smart financial decision for me will be to wait until Double or Nothing and just try to hop on that early. But man, this make Revolution a must see, man. LA Texas Death Match. I went to the last Texas Death Match in Texas, man. This gonna be a sight to see, y'all. This gonna be a sight to see. Williams said Colt Cabana is Hangman friend. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of, Colt Cabana. Enzo needs to come back and run that crap right. Yeah, I would like Enzo back. Kobe Gamer said Double or Nothing in Queens would be crazy. Kobe. Now I'm definitely going there. I'm gonna be at Double or Nothing for sure. Yeah, man. That's in NY. That's right up the street from me, man. Sev said, I thought Hangman was showing up to save Kenny, but he didn't. Yo, Sev, Hangman got too much. He if Hangman loses and he can never go for the AEW championship again, I'm this is me personally. I think this is detrimental for his character, dog. If from me watching AEW, Hangman, him chasing the title, it is like that's what defines Hangman. If it's not that, it's the beef with Swerve Strickland. That's not happening because Swerve and Kenny Omega about to go into maybe a program that's gonna be either on the same level or surpass the beef he just had with Hangman. It's kind of crazy to say surpass, but we're talking about Kenny Omega. If anybody could surpass that feud he had with Hangman, it's gonna be Kenny Omega. Hangman lose. Like, what are you going for now? What you gonna be like Cody and try to go for the TNT title? Nah, bro, we don't. It's not gonna hit the same. What you gonna do? Go back to Jet Speed and get the trio titles? What you gonna do? Dog is. Oh, I heard somebody say, "Yo, he could get the unified title. Maybe he could get the national." Dog, none of them titles make sense for Hangman Adam Page as much as the AEW. You can't go from the top of the top as your storyline. Then all of a sudden you go in. You're trying to make these other titles. It'll be cute. Don't get me wrong. He'll have fire matches. He'll have Texas Deathmatch matches. He'll be Hangman. They'll be Cowboy. It'll be all that stuff. It'll be great. But it's not going to feel the same. It's not going to look the same. It's only one grand prize. All these titles are cool, but it's only one. That's why MJF only cares about one. It only could be one. This is crazy, yo. Put some respect on the Continental Classic. Continental Classic fire, but it's not the one. The Continental, the Unified, the Unified, the Live, whatever, the TBS, the T, it's only one. And Hangman defined his career of going after the one. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie too. When I was watching old stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken, Hangman and MJF, they win at Revolution. This would be their third joint at Revolution. For the title, he can't go after the title no more in a Texas death match. And I gotta apologize to Tony Khan because I was mad Andrade didn't win. Another curveball from Tony Khan. I was mad Andrade didn't win. But now, yo, I'm so happy I did a little bit of research yesterday because it makes so... I would have liked it even if I didn't do the research yesterday. But now that I did, it just makes perfect sense. Andrade can't tell this story. He could have it would have been new. It would have been fresh. It would have been, we could have held this for another year or maybe we could have held this for a different time. But Andrade and MJF couldn't have told this story, man. Andrade and MJF, as far as the match would have been, it would have been predictable and we would have known what was coming. This, you don't know what's coming. You're not surprised if MJF loses. You kind of, but it's like, all right, I can see why Hangman won. You're not surprised if Hangman loses because Tony Khan has done this with Cody Rhodes before. Terrible Hobbs and May. Yo, Mufu, yo, bro. We're going to talk about that because that's a bad joint, bro. That was a bad, yo. I'm trying not to get derailed. But what happened to Mariah May and Powerhouse Hobbs right now? Powerhouse Hobbs, I still give him some chance. But what's happening to Mariah May, y'all? Oh, snap. OZ said, so people say that how are Hobbs and Mariah May doing these days? It's bad. It's nasty work, y'all. Nasty, nasty work. I'm going to try to stay on course because this was a great Dynamite. But we're going to talk about that, OZ. Good point, Bobby, but I believe MJF not losing this soon. I don't think so either, man. I don't think so. It's just, Oh my God, dog. Hangman can't go for the title. He's gonna be a shambles. Like, what do you do, bro? Anything he do is not gonna hit the same. I guarantee it, dog. I guarantee it. I love them both. Blake Speed, yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs. Yo, so he said Powerhouse Hobbs is freezing. Tony Khan is eating, and he's not leaving a crumb on the plate. Yo, Kevin, not one. Not one. This is Revolution has became must see, y'all. Revolution has became must see, man. And my God, bro. What a way. What a way. We knew I should have went with my instinct, man. I knew Revolution was gonna be I knew it was gonna be fire, man. I knew it was gonna be fire, dog. Let me see what else, man. What else? Oh yeah. It's a few things that happen tonight, man. It's a few things that happen tonight, bro. Hold on, let me go on let me go on to my youngin, man. Remember, this is something I called for too. It seemed like Tony Khan, man. When I called for it, Tony Khan's delivering. I said, give my man a chance. Let my man Hook develop his own ops faction. This was the only way to go with the ops. It was no enforcer Powerhouse Hobbs. It was no enforcer Powerhouse Hobbs, y'all. It was no who else out of, oh yeah, what's the name hurt? Samoa Joe got hurt. There was only one way to go and have Hook really, this is the time to build Hook up. We could get the Hook we always wanted to see, bro. I'm liking this a lot, man. Give this some time, and I think this is going to look real good. I want to see who the new enforcer going to be. He said Shibata, he said he out in Japan. He going to recruit somebody from Japan, probably from New Japan, you know what I mean, wrestling. He got to recruit a new enforcer. Samoa Joe gonna come back. He's gonna be confused. All right, what's up? You gonna want your spot back. Hook is gonna stand up Samoa Joe. You ain't getting it back. Samoa Joe and Hook gonna go through a few, you know what I mean? And you gotta put Hook over Samoa Joe. This is how you make stars, dog. You know the thing about Hook? You know the thing about Hook that's great in AEW? How old is bro? Hook, AEW age. Hook is 26 years old. Hook is 26 years old. It's unfortunate that Samoa Joe got hurt. It's unfortunate that Powerhouse Hobbs turned to Royce Keys, a.k.a. Royce Freeze, a.k.a. Royce G's, a.k.a. Royce Overseas, a.k.a. Royce whatever he is. I just seen him on a podcast with Stephanie McMahon, and we're going to talk about that later. This was the perfect opportunity to put Hook in front of a reputable faction. Have him build his own faction. Have him go over a Samoa Joe. And this is putting the rocket on somebody. You don't need a title all the time. This is called storyline, storytelling. If you watch WWE, it seems like a long lost art. In AEW, dog, there's a lot of story to be told with this one. And I'm calling it right now. This will be the best version of the ops. Guaranteed, dog. I'm calling it. What Hook puts together, I think he's going to put the best version of the ops, bro. It's hard to replace Powerhouse Hobbs because Powerhouse Hobbs is such a dominant enforcer, but I think they're going to figure it out, man. Royce. Yo, Felicia, what's poppin'? She said Royce cheap, yo. Royce cheap is crazy, yo. Luke said Hook told a story in 30 seconds. Delayed grass, what's up, bro? Hook needs to recruit Brian Cage. Brian Cage? Let me see who Brian Cage is. He sound familiar. Brian Cage. AEW. Oh my God! I forgot about bro. Yo, what's up with bro? Hold on, I gotta show the chat this, man. I know y'all already know it. I forgot. He looks familiar. I just forgot who he. I don't know him by face or whatever. Yo, what's going on with Brian Cage? Is he injured or something? What happened to Brian Cage? Brian Cage opened up about his grueling 2025 injury setbacks, revealing that he was initially slated to return to AEW Full Gear with a stellar. He needed his third knee surgery of the year. What? Damn, bro. I don't know, man. I would have loved for us to get a Brian Cage. Dog, this is somebody that needs to be with the ops. But bro, getting 3 knee surgeries at 42 years old, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see it. Brian Cage is with the. Oh yeah, he with the Don Callis. You know we got 100. We got 100 group members, man. Sometimes I slip up, man. My God, Wardlow. Yo, Cody, the thing about Wardlow is this. He's been battling a lot of grueling injuries, bro, back to back to back. Whoever is Hook's enforcer, I hate to say this, but we got to be real, dog. Wardlow is a little bit, I don't know. It's just hard, dog. When you got somebody having back-to-back injuries, dog, Wardlow might need to show he could be healthy for at least 6 months. Hook need at least 6 months to a year to really tell this story. He needs to be told with the ops, man. Yeah, RX 8 out of 10. Yeah, even if you give it a, I give this 8.5. I like this better than GS. I ain't gonna lie. Could you put Killer Cross with Hook? Yeah, but right, you know Killer Cross not gonna go with AEW. They're not gonna sign him. You know you're not, bro. VMR says Buddy Matthews. Oh, I forgot. I did hear Buddy Matthews was probably gonna come back too. Buddy Matthews come back. He said something about coming back. Look what he said. Healing, rebuilding, refocusing. Progress isn't linear, but quitting is. And I don't quit. Every setback is just a setup for a stronger version of me. Oh, let me see this. Let me see this if he says something. Yo, Buddy Matthews will be fire. Buddy Matthews will be fire. Yo, he just posted that. I don't know, y'all. Buddy Matthews will be fire. Another person will be fire. I'm going to tell y'all who I think will be fire. Have him turn heel. Have bro turn heel. Have him beat the crap out of Bandito. Come on, Bandito. Yeah, man, we did the tag team thing. That was cute. Now I'm gonna rock with my man Hook. The only thing about Brody King is people love him, so he'll turn heel. Everybody's still gonna bark. Everybody's, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I gotta say about Brody King. Like if he, I don't know, maybe that won't work actually, man. Big Cass is already on the roster and needs to be pushed him to the ops. Big Cass is fire. Don Callis was I see Don Callis. Buddy Matthews coming back. Yeah, call. I said call my mama. Hook, Big Bill, Baron Corbin. Ooh. That's hard. That's hard. He looks like the younger version of 2026 Young Brock Lesnar. Yeah, facts. Too many that can't yap. He sucks. Jordan said, hell no. He not turned to hell with. Oh yeah. He got the F ice. Yeah, you right, Jordan. He not turned to hell. I wish Brian Cage. That would have been either Brian Cage or, like y'all said, Wardlow. Wardlow would have been crazy, man. Wardlow is. Oh my God, man. He's with the Don Callis family too, but man. And yo, I never knew how important Wardlow was in the beginning of AEW too. So that was pretty fire, man. Yeah, man. I think they'll figure it out, man. I think whatever they put together, dog, is gonna be hard, man. What about Switchblade Jay White? They saying Jay White still hurt. They saying Jay White. Hold on, Jay White injury update. Jay White and As of early 2026, AEW Jay White remains out of action following a serious hand injury sustained in April 2025 and subsequent shoulder injury. Despite a brief appearance at New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestle Kingdom, he was not cleared for in-ring return as of January 2026. With his absence being likely, yeah. I mean, this would be fine, but I think Jay White is a good addition, but not like for an enforcer. You need somebody like, yeah, man. You need somebody like that look like a beast, man. Hammerstone would join MJF. Know what else? I want Evil to join the Ops. Yeah, they gonna be putting it together, yo. That's gonna be interesting to see how and what they do, man. But Hook being a Hook. Oh my God, Hook is a perfect person. Yo, did y'all see this spot, yo?
Intercepted.
Yo, Megan Bain is a beast, dog. Like, now this was scary, and I'm not even mad at this spot. I'm not mad at this spot because I know it's not like it was. It's not like it was one of them the spots on purpose, like a Cal Fletcher. I feel like he does those a lot, like play around with the next spots on both sides. He'll deliver it and he'll take a crazy next spot. But yo, shout out to Megan Bain. This woman's a beast, man. And that was, man, that scared me. Y'all know I love Megan Bain, man. I love Megan Bain. I knew she wasn't gonna win this match, but I'm seeing her on Dynamite, seeing her build, seeing her in prominent matches. She was on the GS. That was cool, man. This scared me though. So hopefully she's cool, man. She looked kind of like she looked out of it once. Yeah, man. She looked out of it, but I think she was cool though. It was hard to really tell. Yo, look at this fan right here. This fan was like, he had the Home Alone face. So she looked out of it, but it was hard to even tell how bad this injury was because this was the end of the match. So yeah, man. Hopefully she's cool because that was nasty, man. Like this off the second, I think she was on the top rope, right? Yeah, she went from the top rope to this. This is nasty, bro. And yo, if y'all in professional wrestling, you know, like there's a rule of thumb of like when you take certain spots, it's important to like, I guess they say tuck your chin in. And a spot like this, it's like, I don't even know how do you tuck your chin in on a spot like this. I don't know. I never did training for professional wrestling, but yeah, I mean, for her not to, I'm just happy. Like she looked like she was cool, man. Meg, my goat on here. Yeah, facts, yo. Yo, high quality facts. What's up, yo? Scary Lander. Yeah, scary. Midnight Warlock. I hope she's okay. Yeah. The Ops is in the box. Yo, Emily funny. But yeah, man. Hopefully she's cool, man. This was a scary spot, and God, bro, that was scary, man. TK needs to start putting those belts on Megan Bain, though, for real. Yeah, the Lone Wolf. What's up, yo? Yo, you know what it is? I think TK just building Megan Bain. You know what I mean? I don't think he's in a rush to put. Because I think that's what happened with Chris Statlander. You know what I mean? She might have rushed and got that title. We all knew she was ready, but then when she got the title, even she said it out her own mouth, she felt like she missed the connection with the fans. I think Megan Bain, you know what I mean? It's still a story we could be hearing from Megan Bain. I feel like, if anything, before we rush a title on her, you know what I mean? I want to see more promos, more backstory. You know what I mean? I want to see her in some type of storyline. Maybe Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. They was in this 4-way match. They was a tag team at once. They teased going against each other. You know what I mean? I think Megan Bain and Marina Shafir could tell a great story, and when you got two wrestlers that could tell a great story, that gives somebody like Megan Bain an opportunity to connect with the fans, to tell a backstory, to tell like who are you really, man? Bain still works in the indies a lot too. She do, Sosa. She's a workhorse, bro. Megan Bain is a star, man. Me and Bobby Basu love Megan Bain. HP, that's a fact. That's a fact. Buzz say Bain has paid her dues, and putting secondary belt on her is a perfect move. What belt would you put on her though? Like, we got the TBS. It's only the TBS, you got the tag team, then you got the AEW Women's Championship. Bane should be getting TNT title soon. Title soonish. You mean the TBS joint? Happy Willow Wand. Yeah, the BBWs. Willow Wand, man. So hopefully make it Bay cool. Willow Wand retain. Yo, shout out to Willow Nightingale. Oh, is this a new tattoo, y'all? Or I never noticed that. Yo, I wonder, is this a new tattoo from Willow? Or probably not, because she has a lot of tattoos. Maybe I just never noticed her stomach tattoo. But Willow, man, doing a great job, dog. She been holding it down ever since Mercedes Moné left. TBS champion, AW tag team champion, working overtime. Just won a fatal 4-way. 1 in 4 chances of winning. Great match. You know the difference between this match and all these other matches on WWE? You don't see these botches, sloppy botches. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's disgusting. It's good to see women's wrestling displayed on the level with some respect. Shout out to Willow Nightingale, man. Thunder Rosa. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I did not know Thunder Rosa was that fire. And until I started going back, like I said, with her and Britt Baker, I want Britt Baker to come back, man. Britt Baker different, man. But Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, they had some fire matches I really enjoyed last night, man. So it's good to see Thunder Rosa back. I said Jay Botch Uso is crazy, man. Oh yeah, that's that smoke like this. And then Sherry said, "Congrats, yo, what's up, Sherry? Yeah, Willow fire, man." Now it's like, hold on, has Willow ever won? I don't think Willow never won the AEW Women's title, right? God, she got so much time, so much more time to just be cooking. God, she got so much time to cook. Before her injury, Thunder was excellent, and she technically never lost her title. Oh, wow. Delayed Grass said Thunder Rosa was injured after All In 2025. She back now. Yeah, I like her, man. AEW wasted no time doing Valentine's proposal in the women's division. Yeah, I'm liking the women's division a lot, man. Oh, yeah, we didn't get Tekla tonight, too. Yo, see, Tony Khan, it's only 2.5 hours, basically 2 hours in the show. Sometimes they go over 10, sometimes they don't. It's crazy. You almost got to watch Dynamite to see if Jet Speed and Hangman Adam Page match. You got to watch Dynamite to kind of see what's going to happen with maybe a Darby Allin storyline. You got to watch Dynamite to see Tekla, because Tekla going to come on there. You know what I mean? No, she never won it. She hasn't yet. Christian County said they are only a few people in WWE could actually wrestle, and even they are more over in their mic work and storylines, but they stopped having storylines after WrestleMania 40. Yeah, Christian, yo, I ain't gonna lie. WWE has amazing wrestlers, man. They have great wrestlers. The thing about it is this. If this was a botch fest of a match, when you go back in that gorilla position, you're going to hear from either Tony Khan or whoever's on his team immediately the second you walk through that curtain. You have a botch fest of a match. You have a botch fest of a match in WWE. You go back and you get the Io Sky Triple H hug where she jumps on you and you did a great job. You botched the match. Great. Speaking of that, let's go on to whoever brung that up. I think my man OZ brung it up. My man OZ brung it up, bro. Do you know how much of a travesty this is, y'all? Do you know how much of a travesty this is? Do you understand if Jada Parker was in AEW? Like, we'll be talking about Jada Parker probably being one of the most over women stars in professional wrestling. She had the gimmick. She had the theme of the GTA theme. GTA 6 is about to come out this year. This is the perfect time for Jada Parker to be really pushing that theme, pushing that gimmick, doing her little shoulder thing. But she can't. Why? Because she got injured. Okay, wrestlers get injured. But then it goes deeper into the storyline, how she got injured. Because of spots like this. Y'all remember this? This is the actual footage. Do y'all see this? How does something like this even happen?
My point, exactly my point. Oh my God! Oh my God! No!
Look at that.
My point, exactly my point. No!
How does something like this even happen? Yo, Bobby Bassoon, mistakes happen. Okay, I get it. Yo, Bobby Bassoon, it's Blake Monroe. She's at NXT. She's still learning. That's BS. It's BS. That's the problem. That's the most confusing thing. We just seen her as Mariah May have classic matches, some of the best women's matches we ever seen, on top of the best storyline, on top of some of the best mic work. She had one of the best AEW women title reigns. We never seen nothing. I mean, am I wrong, AEW chat? Did she ever have a spot like this on AEW? Every match I see with Mariah May, I never seen anything close to a botch like this, and this wouldn't be as bad if she didn't have one for the North American title. Her dream was to be in WWE. She gets to WWE, and they tell her something else. What's that? What rhymes with WWE? I don't know, NXT. They send Mariah May to NXT. They put the North American Championship on her. She loses it off of a botch. They don't even fix the botch. They don't even give her the title back. She has zero storyline. Every time they didn't even finish the storyline with the botch. The storyline was right there. They just dropped it. Put in a storyline with Jay Parker. I agree with that. There was a lot of potential in that. Now that gets botched. So what's next for what's the best thing they could do to help Mariah May, Blake Monroe build character? What's the best thing she could do? Shout out to Chris Collins, man. Shout out to Chris Collins. The best thing they could do is put the speed title on Blake Monroe. Do you understand how disgusting this is, bro? Do you understand how disgusting this is? And if you didn't let Jade Cargill just get a first class ticket to the main roster to defend the title one time in over 100 days, gave her a first class ticket to the EST to be tag teams with the EST. Jade Cargill, people, you can say what you want. I like Jade Cargill. Okay, she could get better in the ring. I think she's gotten a lot better in the ring. I'm not even tripping on that decision. But you gave Jade Cargill a first class ticket and you told Mariah May to give her a coach, to tell her to take the bus to NXT? It's sad, dog. It's sad. And Blake Monroe is I don't see any world where she's thinking she made the right decision of going to WWE. If they told her before she signed that contract what she did, they did tell her. I'm pretty sure they gave her an NXT contract. Oh my God, this is bad, bro. Ricochet did speak the truth. Let me see if I missed anything. Thoughts on AE? Yo, what's up, Tubi? Tubby, or to my bad. I know I'm probably saying your name wrong. Thoughts on AEW WWE crossover event? I mean, it'll never happen. It's good for WWE 2K26. It'll never happen. Yeah, I mean, WWE is too money hungry AEW just it's two different programs. It's a circus act and professional. You know what I mean? Like it's like mixing oil and water. Like who are you gonna put Kenny Omega against in WWE? Are Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns? Like I don't even know. It just kind of sounds stupid to even think about it. To be honest, it's like it's because the WWE hasn't booked anybody great. I don't want to see Kenny Omega versus Finn Balor. I don't want to see that. I don't want to. It's just like, dog, the AEW superstars come off bigger than life. Kenny, Swerve. Who in WWE can even be in the same ring as Ospreay? And it's just WWE done that to themselves. They done it to themselves. It's like these characters are corny, dog. And I'm telling you, yo, put Private Party in the ops. Yo, Wick, I ain't gonna lie, that'll be a mistake, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Private Party ain't Hook is already skinny. Hook already looks like a 17-year-old adolescent. Hook is gonna need some grown men that's not gonna be partying, that's not gonna be doing these flip handshakes, that's not gonna be drinking. He's gonna need some grown men that's gonna put pain in immediately. When we hear Hook's song, when we hear the ops, we talking about the ops, the name, the ops. Pain is supposed to be inflicted whenever they come around, dog. I'm not even tripping if Bobby if what's his name, Shelton Benjamin be like, man, the Hurt Syndicate, I ain't doing that no more. MVP, you my man. Bobby Lashley, you hurt. You know what, man? Even if he start talking trash with MVP, man, I'm sick of the Hurt Syndicate. Let me go join it. Let me go help Hook build the ops. I ain't mad at that, man. Kevin said Mega Bane big time. Lou said he let Tekla cook for a while. Now letting Bane cook isn't bad. Let her get more experience. Yeah, on the big stage, and she got a lot of experience. I just want them to. They doing right by Bane. I think Marina Shafir will be a better champion than Megan. Shafir has a compelling character. Yeah, I like Megan more than Shafir, but I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, man. Midlight said Willow shares the same birthday as me, January 25th. Day, that's what's up. Joey Willow Fire. Oh, let me go down. I'm all the way up. Oh man, we got the boy. Bro said Hangman never challenged him for that belt because he wants the universe. Yo, hold on. I gotta take a picture of that. That's kind of funny, yo. MJF vs. Hangman Part 4 Mania 2027. Yo, that's hilarious. I would love to know what Hangman title up, bro. Because that's kind of crazy. He wants the Universal title next. Hangman Adam Page in WWE is like, that's... Yo, Hangman is Hangman. No disrespect. With all due respect, I love Hangman Adam Page. But he's struggling to have a good title reign in AEW. Do you know what it would look like in WWE? Do you know this is Tony Khan and they're telling some good storylines, and even though his second title reign, a lot of people was injured, so he had to carry the company through a lot of that time. My God, can you imagine Hangman Adam Page under Paul Levesque's booking? Oh my God, bro. Hangman Adam Page will find himself winning the North America title on NXT playing around, bro. That's hilarious. Good looking for the 5, though. Damn, I'm all the way up. At least hope so. Hangman versus CM Punk. What's up, TNL? Another ex-boy for CM Punk needs to deal with. Jerry Lewis said, "Don't make me vomit." Yeah, bad. WWE. Yo, bro said. D, I don't even know how to say your name, dog. I'm gonna just call you D. Bro said WWE cowboy stuff, cowboy stuff. Yo, that is hilarious. That's exactly what WWE would do, Triple GPT. Cowboy stuff, cowboy stuff. It's like, what? Dog, he would be booked so bad, dog. That's nasty work, man. Bobby, did you see Seth Rollins or Cup? Yeah. I seen a little bit of that. We'll probably go over that. I seen a little bit of that. Cowboy hits. Scooter, what's up? Cowboy hits. Yo, some people, the last place they see MJF could make it work, cause MJF got leverage. It's just something about Hangman Adam Page, dog. He needs AEW, man. Cause remember, look at this, y'all. This is how like. Hold on, Hangman. It's so crazy we talk about this because I was just watching 2019 Hangman Adam Page. WWE will be booking Hangman Adam Page back to this. Cowboy stuff. He'll be back to this. Literally. He doesn't look like, he looks younger. He looks more babyface. He doesn't look like the old rugged, the Hangman he wouldn't be, yeah, man. It wouldn't be this Hangman. It wouldn't be the grown man. It'll be this Hangman. It wouldn't be this Hangman, I should say. He got the beard. He looking more husky. He looks like a grown man right here. They will go babyface Hangman, and oh my God, it will be bad, man. It'll be bad, man. It's hard to even think about it, dog. All right, let me see what else we got. WWE made me question if I was a wrestler fan until I watched AEW. Clover, I feel you. Clover, I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for AEW, dog, people would be on here thinking that I'm just on YouTube. I don't really care about wrestling, and I'm only using clickbait to say how horrible WWE is. If AEW wasn't cooking, I wouldn't be able to give y'all, because I can't say anything but how trash WWE is. I wouldn't be able to give y'all a different perspective of wrestling that's actually not even trying or giving effort. That's actually good. That's actually has some story. That's actually, you know what I mean? What it looks like when it's good, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out, what's the name, man? Shout out AEW, man. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, that boy coming back. That boy coming back. Man, what Ospreay is going to do from the second he walks into AEW to All in London in August, it will be biblical, y'all. Yo, I'm telling you, you might see me cry on live when Ospreay has his moment in London, dog. When he wins the AEW title at All In. Hangman Adam Page was fire in Texas, but I'm really interested in seeing how Tony Khan is gonna book this, man. And to be honest, I don't even think he needs to win the title at All In, believe it or not. He's just gonna have his moment. You know what I mean? It's just him coming back from this neck injury, a career risking. Dog, his career could have been over. We see people like Big E, and we just see Jada Parker with a neck injury. We seen William Regal talk about neck injuries. Dog, a neck injury, you could be out of commission forever. Forever. In like regular life. Forget wrestling. Regular life. For Ospreay to not only have a successful injury, to come back, and we talking about Will Ospreay. If you don't think he's gonna give us the same level with Will Ospreay, man, Ospreay, dog. When he does that at All In, you gonna get goosebumps. I can't wait, man. I keep calling him Offspray. Y'all know what I mean. Offspray. Offspray. Y'all know what I mean. Mr. Osprey returned and all in London. Yeah, Tony. It's going to be fire. WWE, aka Disney or Fed. Yo, Disney or Fed. Yo, that's Disney or Fetty Wap is crazy, yo. That's crazy, bro. Disney or Fetty Wap is crazy. Would you give Will creative control? Yo, Florida Buckeye, I would give no wrestler creative control, bro. I'm sorry. I will collaborate all day. But if I'm Tony Khan or if I have a wrestling organization, you can't it's like kind of the saying of you can't let the inmates run the asylum, you know what I mean? You just can't, because it would just get out of control, bro. Even if they're good, like even like somebody like Bryan Danielson, I think he'll do the right thing. I think he's good, but it just sets a bad example, and I mean, it's just not a good historic reference for wrestlers getting creative control. That's how we got stuff like the finger point of doom. That's how we got basically Hulk Hogan doing whatever Hulk Hogan did in his era. Yeah, I mean, people thought Mercedes Moné had creative control. I don't think I used to think that, but after seeing how she got booked and complete, you know what I mean, after she's done her booking now, like I kind of changed my mind. I don't think he's giving creative control to anybody, dog. Creative control, the wrestlers destroy WCW, no bueno. Yeah, Joey is no good, man. Monica, what's up? I pray they sell 70K tickets for All In. Yeah, it might even could be a bean. It might be a honey bun for All In, man. $100,000. It'll be crazy, man. And Osprey, man. Osprey, one of my favorite, bro. If MJF if MJF my number one, Osprey is like a very, very close number two, man. I don't even know, to be honest, because Kenny Omega, the more and more I'm watching this old Kenny Omega fights, man, what he just did with Swerve the Night, man, when he was with the Elite, when he was healed, like, dog, like, it's something about then that song, "Are you ready to go? Are you ready?" It just sound like some street fight. Yo, Kenny Omega is different. Then he got yo, let me ask y'all AEW people. So Kenny Omega has two themes? Because I think I don't remember that being the song when he came out in at AEW All In. But does he have that final boss type theme? That his regular theme is just the "Are you ready to go? Are you ready to?" Darius said, Hangman dropped the title to Punk because he was supposed to carry the company, but turned out to be toxic for WWE. You gotta go back and watch it to understand why First Reign didn't work. Damn. Hangman dropped the title to Punk because he was supposed to carry the company, but turned out to be toxic to them. Damn. Yo, Darius, why they say he was toxic, though? Kenny got a bunch of themes. He got 3 themes? God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because I only know about the 2. I got to hear about the 3rd one. Oracle, what's up, yo? Roman had creative control for 3.5 years to post-Mania $30 book yourself. You think Roman had creative control over Vince? Well, I don't know if Vince would give him that. Sarah, what's poppin'? Monica, I have a feeling that AEW will sell 70K tickets, especially if the co-main event includes Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, MJF, Ospreay for the world title. Yo, this is crazy, bro. MJF everybody's in agreement that MJF is probably gonna have the title until All In. MJF All In at London. It sounds fire, but it also sounds like a lot of people think this is going to happen. And Tony Khan, you know, he got his finger on the pulse. He's been throwing a lot of curveballs, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if MJF loses the title pretty fast. Maybe at Revolution. I don't know, man. It's a hard one. Hangman wasn't toxic. He just didn't F with Punk. Damn, for real? Yeah, I heard Punk was on some. I heard Punk was a clown in AEW backstage. AEW All In sold 70K tickets and most sold in one night record. Yeah, that's another thing too. They're not gonna be trying to do 2 nights at All In, which is great. Who's he's dropping the belt to though? I don't know. RX. It might have to happen at Revolution. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is a hard one. It's hard. It's hard because nobody believes he's gonna drop the belt this early. If MJF drops the title, he might be going to film something. Yo, Florida, I don't want to hear that, bro. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm saying you're right because that's usually the case. He drops the title, he goes film something, he comes back. I said early, bro, we need MJF here the majority of 2026. I'm not trying to hear about, even though I respect the movie stuff, but we need him here 2026, bro. Dropping the belt, leaving for, I just feel like we had enough of that, bro. We need MJF here. I feel like CM Punk could never hang with the talent at AEW, so he took the easy way out. Damn. That's Punk, though. You think he can't hang with the talent at AEW? Well, I think at that stage, yeah. Like I say, we don't want MJF to leave yet. No. I need MJF to be full time all year, bro. I need him to be, man. CM Punk gooning on Roxanne Perez is he was gooning on Roxanne. All right, let me see what else going on AEW, man. It's a nice joint, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's definitely to the point where you gotta even tune into Collision now. Let me see. Let me see what my man. Shout out the authors of Wrestler. Let me see what else we got, man. Oh yeah, we got FTR. Now I know we've done this a lot of times. FTR and the Young Bucks. I mean, it's a classic. It's crazy. They're doing FTR and the Young Bucks and Hangman and what's the name? And Hangman and MJF at Revolution. That's one thing I was going back and seeing. Just the whole FTR and Young Bucks feud. I've seen them fight a bunch of times. Hater and Whistler is something to watch. Yeah, I want to see what they're going to do. Collision has been fun the last few weeks, even before Grand Slam. Yo, Lou, I've been saying that. I've been saying like every week I feel like Tony Khan is like giving me at least one reason to watch Collision. Oh, what? What is this? What the hell? As of today, Kenny Omega is not planned to wrestle at... What? Shout out to Fightful, man. You know, they're pretty accurate with their information. I don't understand, like... So we not going to get Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland at Revolution? I mean, Revolution is going to be fire regardless, but... What's scheduling conflict? What does Kenny Omega do besides wrestle? Why it would be a scheduling conflict with his match against Swerve Strickland? That doesn't make sense to me, dog. Did y'all see this? He has a video game tournament or something. Dude, why? Yo, I forgot. Yeah, we gotta talk. Dude Wipes is crazy, bro. That's what comes with us having jobs. We have to follow our schedule. Yeah, facts. That explains why he wrestled Swerve tonight. Damn. He got a gaming tournament? Yeah, man. It's not the worst thing in the world because Tony Khan still... Let me see. I feel like they still got a... Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. Ooh. Oh damn! Hold on, yeah. All right, so we got the 18th, the 25th, the 4th, and the 11th. All right, so we got 3 weeks until Revolution. So if they don't fight at Revolution, maybe they put it in somewhere to where they going back and forth for a few weeks, and because Swerve Strickland beat up Kenny Omega this week. Next week they got to get their get back. Kenny Omega probably get his get back. The week following that, Swerve Strickland get his get back. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like one of these weeks, Swerve Strickland is probably gonna write Kenny Omega off. So that'll be the reason why they don't do it at Revolution. But damn, man, I was kind of looking forward to that though. He might as well be back on the actual PPV. Kenny Omega is basically a new character in the street. Yeah, that's what make him fire. MJ said baby wipes is why. Yeah, no, that's facts. Omega Swerve 2. Yo, see, I'm gonna be in the building. Double or nothing. And that's fire. Think about it. Swerve and your man, Hangman, the second match, double or nothing. I mean, Swerve and Hangman. Swerve and Omega, double or nothing. I like that. Darius said Punk started a real life fight with Bucks, Omega, Jack Perry, leading to numerous suspensions, bad publicity for AEW, leading to Tony finally buying out his. Damn. I gotta look. I'm gonna look at that tonight, bro. I've been in the rabbit hole with the beginning of the AEW stuff, man, because I missed the first few years. So I've been on it strong for about 2 years now. But AEW been around probably for like 7 years, so yeah, I got to catch up on like the first 5. I'm just getting around the Punk era though, you know what I mean? I got to the point where he first came back, he was cutting promos. I think he had a match with was it Kenny Omega? He had a match with one of them dudes, or maybe it was Hangman. It was some I forgot who he was fighting, bro. I'm still trying to catch up on that. But I need to Darius, I need to watch that documentary. I think I've seen a documentary on YouTube about Punk and his like all this, like the downfall of Punk and AEW. Tony just signed the Inspiration, aka the Iconics. I never even heard of them. Raven, I don't like her. Rhea Shisley. Nah, facts. Fighting the Young Bucks is pretty stupid. Kenny worked for Capcom Revolution. Oh, okay. Oh, so he really got a. Oh, damn. Kenny different. That's fire. That's fire, yo. Rhea and Dom are supposed to promote dude wipes. Like, duh, I hear people keep talking about this. Do y'all understand how? Like, I got that in my bookmarks. It's just like, this is why AEW is so fire, dog. Look at this. This is I put Hook over Dominic Mysterio too, just to be clear. I got Hook all day over Dominic. I'm looking at this like, in what world you have it says dude wipes on your shirt. Dude wipes. Dog, the sponsorship that AEW is, I mean, that WWE is doing, the company is getting whored out. Like, look how stupid that looks, y'all. Nobody who sees this and says, I want to cop the dude wipes shirt. Then it's like, all right, is that a rib cage in the middle, or is that 2 butt cheeks and you got dude wipes in the back, and dude is supposed to be wiping the crack of his ass? It's just like, dog, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, dog. And yo, did y'all see the other one? Did y'all see the suit with the ads that Triple H had? This one? Y'all missed this one? Think about this. He posted this 35 weeks ago. Who would have knew that this are actually to come in fruition? Then they'll actually start doing this. This is, if this was 35 weeks ago, right? And this is week 1. That means we got until 2027 this time this year. They'll be wearing shirts that look like this. This is a company that is completely whored out. They're wasting more time on ads. He's getting tattoos and all. He's getting tats of ads, AT&T, Subway, MasterCard, instead of doing anything with a storyline. Oh!
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, lazy Levesque. The booking is poop. Oh, Parliament.
Bro, you mean to tell me you could take the check for Dude Wipes, Master, Visa, GoDaddy, DiGiorno, Slim Jim, everything in the world, Riyadh season, everything. But you can't even take a second to sit down and figure out a way to book anything more compelling than what you've been doing every week. This is embarrassing, dog. This is embarrassing. This is a real thing. You did a collaboration with Dude Wipes. Okay, cool. How are you in the corporate office and you have a mock-up of this shirt and somebody actually approves this is beyond me. That's the one thing about watching AEW, dog. You don't have to sit with a bunch of stupid ads. Even if when they do the Capcom ads, it's at least consistent. The DC ads, where you see ads here and there. Dog, imagine if Tony Khan came out with a suit. Imagine if, what's the name, Swerve Strickland, Dude Wipes. Do you understand how much that kills your character? Felicia said Triple H is too busy not showing up to meetings, but Zoom called me. Yo, that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. Kobe said WWE sponsored by ads and ads. Yeah, I gotta find that video when I did the big show on ads. I wish I gotta find that video where I did that. Dog, nothing but ads. This is a bad joint, dog. Let me see, man. WWE announced a multi-year partnership with Dude Wipes that will see Dominic Mysterio wearing Dude Wipes branded gear for his matches, and Dude Wipes having a prominent presence across high-profile WWE main events. Yo, dog. The product has been poop. The booking is poop. Oh, and that makes sense. Now, Dude Wipes. The product's poop and Dude Wipes. If you ask me, match made in heaven. It's disgusting, dog, to see what's going on with WWE, man. And it's like they're worried more about this. They have a problem with ticket sales. Did y'all see what happened with Crackdown? Did y'all see this? I think Chris Collins sent me this too, dog. Did y'all see this? Crackdown is down again. They lost 400,000 viewers. Let me, I got the info, hold on. Crackdown has lost 400,000 viewers. I don't want to hear, because they moved to Sci-Fi. You can move AEW Dynamite to Comedy Central right now, and I guarantee the numbers will stay consistent. I don't want to hear that. Even the people that like TNA, move TNA to Nickelodeon, the numbers will stay consistent. I don't want to hear that the biggest company moved to Sci-Fi, and that's the reason why 400,000 viewers disappeared. Now they're barely at the 1 million mark. Me and C-Jack's been trying to tell y'all this, dog. This company is going down the drain. This is sad. Yo, the 18 to 49 demographic dropped down. It was at 0.35, now it's at 0.18. Now, 0.35, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think 0.35 means around 400 to 500,000 people in the demographic between 18 to 49. You know what I mean? 0.18 means that got split in half. So it's about a little bit over 200,000 people in that demographic. Think about it. You got 200,000 people in that demographic. And they're juicing the numbers like always. Everybody's juicing the numbers, y'all. Trust me. There are a lot of bots. You got human bots, but then you got real bots really juicing these numbers. For the life of me, I can't see 1 million people tuning in to Crackdown, dog. I don't see 1 million people being as dumb as I am, tuning in to Crackdown. I don't care if you're doing content about it or not. The show sucks. Man, dog. And instead of addressing this, right? No, we're not going to address this. Let's get the next ad sponsorship. And stuff. Homer said AEW to Sci-Fi SmackDown. Or Comedy Central is crazy, bro. God, it's a bad joint, man. This is a bad joint, y'all. Oh yeah, then we got our man. Let's put our headphones on. Let's see what he's talking about on What Do You Want to Talk About, Royce Keys. This man showed up on Stephanie McMahon. I'm trying to calm down, y'all. This man just showed up to Stephanie McMahon podcast in Main Event before stepping foot on a Raw or Crackdown, but he stepped foot on Royal Rumble. I'm going to repeat this again. The guy stepped foot. He made his debut on Royal Rumble, one of the top 4 pay-per-views in WWE. He actually takes 100 steps back, shows up on Main Event. He shows up on Raw at the FedEx Forum, but then they sent him to the FedEx office and shipped him back to the Performance Center. Turns around, and his next appearance is on Stephanie McMahon podcast. You gonna look at me with a straight face and tell me Stephanie McMahon knows who this man is? AEW is great. I highly doubt Stephanie McMahon knew who Powerhouse Keys or Royce Keys or whatever his name is. I highly doubt that. What's your story? Let's hear what this story is, man. Shout out to Powerhouse. Shout out to Royce Keys too. Yo, I'm rooting for you, bro. I know I be playing around. I'll be just joking around. I'm really rooting for him because I believe in him as a wrestler, as a talent. But God, dog, WWE, you gotta speak up. Cody has to speak up. Jade Cargill, somebody who got pulled in WWE gotta speak up because what they're doing already doesn't make zero sense. Let's see what he's talking about, man.
It was scary though, seeing your mom get mad like that.
Yeah.
Or your grandmother.
I've seen her hot a few times. She swore somebody was throwing something at the window. And somebody kept calling and hanging up, like crank calling, And my grandma had a Saturday night special. So she opened up the door and just pow, pow, pow. Start shooting in the sky.
She took it to another level, yeah.
And we were scared, and the neighbor called the cops, and the cops came to the house, And they're like,
and what'd she do?
She said, yeah, I did it. I'm like, well, you can't do this and that. And they had to take the piece from her, and my grandpa had to go down to the police station.
Oh,
and
man.
get it, and
Did she get it back?
Fun.
oh, yeah, she got it
Yeah,
back.
of course.
Yeah, she got it back.
Shout out to Royce Keys, bro. Yeah, man. I ain't really got no. Yeah, man. He's telling a story about his family, bro. I really don't got nothing to say about that, man. I don't know what WWE is doing, but I just, dog. Oh my God, this dude is a monster. This dude is a powerhouse. Don't you think it's a little bit too early to be breaking kayfabe, having him up there with Stephanie McMahon? It's just like, dog, I'm getting real nervous for this booking of Royce Keys, y'all. I just don't, for the life of me, I don't get it. He should be booked as a monster. He should have been busting out the crate. He could have been a forcer for Adam Page. He could have been doing anything but being on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. Stephanie McMahon has no clue look at this woman. She has no clue of what's going on. This conversation, the body language, is just like, this is what I'm saying. It's doing nothing for his character. Nobody watches this stupid podcast. Stephanie McMahon, great. You're a Hall of Famer. I grew up watching Stephanie McMahon. You deserve the Hall of Fame, but I'm sorry. Your podcast is better than Undertaker, but I haven't talked to one person that watches wrestling or does anything about wrestling content and called my phone and said, hey, Bobby Bartoon, you see the new Stephanie McMahon podcast? The viewership is low. Literally, nobody watches this. Why is he even on here normalizing him? Like, nah, bro, we need you if Tony Khan booked you as a monster, you was a part of the ops. God, man. Look at these numbers, dog. This is her last joint. 38,000 views. She can't even get more views than C-Jax. She can't get more views. C-Jax gets way more views than Stephanie McMahon podcast. Santi gets more views. The Bull Ross gets more views. Dog, it's so many people that gets more views than Stephanie McMahon's podcast. What do you want to talk about? Oh, what's your story? Nobody cares, dog. You got AJ Styles up there, great. 300, that's AJ Styles. Liv Morgan, 300. Trish, 100. She needs these. Dog, look, you got O'Shea Jackson, 65. Other people's names are pulling these. Natty, 77. Andrew Schultz, 44. Big E, 81. I'm sorry, dog. Nobody watches this. And I'm going to tell y'all while I'm bringing up the views. When Royce Keys gets on here, look at everybody on her podcast, y'all. I don't know this guy. I'm pretty sure he's whatever. AJ Styles, Trish Stratus, AJ Lee. We just going off of wrestlers. Liv Morgan, Belly, right? Natty. Who else we got? We got Paul Heyman. We got is that Hornswoggle? Yeah, Hornswoggle. We got Big E. We got Randy Orton. Oh, why you saying that, Bobby Monsoon? New wrestlers don't go on this podcast because it doesn't help your character grow. Royce Keys has a step foot in Raw or Crackdown. The last place he should be is on a struggling podcast talking about what's your story. If you're already established, they go on the podcast to help Paul Levesque's wife. Because without anybody established, her numbers are down the drain. So you're going to put Royce Keys on here. He's going to have probably the lowest viewed podcast ever on this. This does nothing for him. Who is dog? Yo, and that's why I'm upset about it. Look at this, John Cena. Everybody's established. That's a wrestler. Where's the Blake Monroe? You didn't even get Jade Cargill on here. Why are you rolling the dice with Royce Keys? Why? Royce Keys hasn't gotten a chance to tell. If you want to tell your story, you don't go on this podcast to tell your story. Do y'all see this? Look at this, y'all. 60% drop. A 60% drop. When Royce Keys up, dog, look at this, bro. Look at this. Yo, I put Scooter, I put Sir Smoke-A-Lot, I put Red Dark, Gregory, New Generation, David, Wink, Nike Fan, Felicia, Kevin, Ward. I put anybody in my chat to start a YouTube right now and can get over 1,000 views. I got money on it. 1,000 views. I don't care who you got. Yo, I literally. I can upload a video like this and get 1,000 views. Guaranteed. I'll put money on anybody in my chat that can get 1,000 views. Your last video, Stephanie McMahon, did 1,000. You're Stephanie McMahon. Then you want Royce Keys. He's gonna drop tomorrow. When you upload something that gets look at this, dog. If you do YouTube videos, you know YouTube is weird. Look. This is a crash course. If you want to start a YouTube, right? This is why it's important to have momentum. 38,000. Then the algorithm says, who's this guy? It didn't work. Oh, we're stopping to push this video. His next video, 7.5 thousand. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, let's drop another video. Okay, 1,000 views in 2 days. Nobody's checking for this guy. Nobody's checking for this podcast.
I did the
5 comments, yo, bro.
Don't blame it on the bloodline. Don't blame it on the new guys. Don't blame it on the bad times. Blame it on the booking. Don't you blame it on the bloodline. Don't blame it on the new guys. Don't blame it on the bad times. Blame it on the booking. All his plans play on repeat. All his plans play on repeat. All his plans play on repeat. All his plans play on repeat.
5 comments. 5. 2 of the comments are from the same person. 2 of the comments are from the same person. I'm sorry, bro. This ain't, yo. See, I'm trying, y'all. Y'all can't see. I be joking, but I'm also going to put myself out there to try to, somebody in WWE has to see this, bro. Somebody has to see this. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know, bro. Dog, this is ridiculous, bro. Oh, what does this have to do with Royce Keys, dog? He has to follow up this crap. Then people going to be starting to send me, oh, he was just on Stephanie McMahon podcast and the views wasn't that. It's just like, 5 comments, dog. Like, Royce G's, yo, this is crazy. I'm just flabbergasted, y'all. My bad, dog. Y'all just seeing my real reaction in real time. This makes no sense. Like, why is he on this podcast, bro? Nobody watches it. Nobody cares. This doesn't do nothing for him. He literally wasted an outfit to go to her podcast and dog. She has. You gotta be. You know how incompetent you gotta be to have 194,000 subscribers. You have an active podcast. You have Steph McMahon in the title, and you still don't know. They not even trying on creative on YouTube. They just don't care. Do y'all know she got paid for this? No. She's there. This is part of WWE podcast list of great podcasts that Michael Cole likes to lie about. Stephanie McMahon got paid for this. Somebody actually gave her money for this podcast. And I understand you have to build your podcast. That's why you get bigger people on your podcast. Royce Keys should be far away from this podcast. If anything, he should have went on Cody Rhodes' podcast, because at least him and Cody Rhodes have history. We get to see, are they going to send some shots at AEW? What type of backstory they're going to tell? He's on Stephanie McMahon podcast? Yo, Ozzy said Roy's career going to Breeze Keys. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Ozzy funny. What outfit? He look. Yo! Red Dark Side is wild. Bro said, what outfit? He looked like a Teletubby. Oh my God. That was wild, bro. That was wild. Shy Gotham says Stephanie McMahon has 6 million views in the last 30 days. CJX has 800,000. I like CJX as a creator, but let's not lie and say he gets more views. Now look, Shy Gotham. Look what Shy Gotham says. Steph has 6 million views in the last 30. CJX has 800,000. I like CJX as a creator, but let's not lie and say he gets more views than Steph. Now listen. Stephanie McMahon has 6 million views, right? Out of them, Shy, I give you that. But this is my rebuttal. Out of that 6 million, who was on there for Stephanie McMahon? And out of that 800,000, who's on there for CJX? I guarantee that the 800,000 that's on there for CJX tuned in for CJX. I bet the house on that. I bet the 6 million views that Stephanie McMahon got, I bet about 6 people tuned in for Stephanie McMahon. I guarantee that. 6. Not no, I guarantee it. Now, of course, I'm over-exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. The percentage who's actually tuning in because the podcast is compelling and it's Stephanie McMahon and she's is very extremely low. Extremely low. And she's still building. But she needs to continue building. I'm just upset that my man Powerhouse Hobbs is on his podcast and is not doing nothing for his career. And he was on Royal Rumble and he's not on Royal Rumble and he's not on Raw or Crackdown, but he showed up to Raw and he didn't show up. I'm getting frustrated as a Royce Keys Powerhouse Hobbs fan. But that's the difference, Shy Gotham. C-Jax has 800,000 people, 800,000 views within the last 30 days of 800,000 people that's going to see C-Jax, whether his face is on the thing or not. He go live or whatever. C-Jax go live, and what's the name? And Stephanie McMahon go live. I bet the house C-Jax 5-10 times. Dog, I don't know if she could hit 100 people, 150 people on you know what I mean, on a that. And I be telling people a lot of times, if you're on YouTube, subscriber count isn't the most important thing. Subscribers are cool, but look at this. This is 194,000 subscribers. That's cool. That's a great number. How many of them are tuning in and engaging to you? Because if you got 50,000 subscribers and 50,000 people are highly engaged with your content consistently, that like your content, that's a lot better than having 194,000 subscribers and about maybe, I don't even know, dog. Maybe I don't even know, dog. If a 1K is crazy. Let's just say 10,000 to be. I'm trying to be extremely nice. 10,000 is engaged with this content, but I can't even say 10 because this video got 1,000 views in 2 days. So I can't even say 10. But let me just say 10 because 1K sounds like I'm joking or I'm trolling or something like that. But I'm not. The number, but remember, YouTube cares about, you know what I mean? Are the people actually? Are you then YouTube algorithm isn't stupid. This is just not compelling, good. Nobody's interested in what this guy has to, and he's probably great. I don't even know who he is. But whoever Stephanie McMahon fan base is, she built her channel off of hearing old wrestlers, old stories. That means when you bring somebody else up, like him, he's a part of wrestling, Ice Cube's son. But this dude, I don't even know. Am I missing something, Brett? I don't know. Every time she brings somebody up that doesn't have something directly to do with wrestling, the views drastically drop. That means her 194,000 people want to see her chop it up with her old coworkers, her old, you know what I mean, comrades, her old, you know what I mean, they don't want to see new people, or they don't want to see people like this woman. They don't want to see people that's not engaged with directly with professional wrestling. Whenever that's like me. If I dropped a video tomorrow and I started talking about UFC, I'm probably getting like 200 views. If I started talking about the Kardashians, I'm getting like 200 views because whoever's engaged with my content, it's like you turn on Nickelodeon and you see if I'm not turning on Nickelodeon to see 106 & Park. I know I'm bringing up old references because I don't really watch TV no more, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I'm not like, if I turn on Joe Rogan, I'm not turning on Joe Rogan, and I'm not turning on Joe Rogan to see a Hitman Holla versus Tay-Rock or something like that. You know what I mean? A battle rap event. No, you got your brand, and we know what we know what you are. We know what you do. The worst, y'all chat, follow me, y'all. I know I'm rambling, y'all. Follow me. Burke is a comedian. Yeah, he is. Yo, y'all know who suffered from this? I'm gonna bring up what's her name? This is the perfect example, y'all. Remember this guy, Matt? Look, he got a new channel. If wrestling was real. Hold on, how? Oh, he uploaded. Okay. Wow. Look what he did, y'all. His channel was going through the same thing. He had 760,000 subscribers, but if you look at this, it says the views gained. He gained 281 million views in 7 days. That's not because he just uploaded like some Mr. Beast type content. It's because he put all the old wrestling things up that what made the content pop. Now, why did he do that? Well, because he started this new thing, if wrestling was real, and his subscriber base of almost 1 million subscribers it was just content they weren't used to. So Matt is fire. I think Matt could actually put on a great channel talking about old wrestling stuff. But the subscriber base was used to Undertaker and talking with his friends. This when the 6 Feet Under podcast was actually one of the best podcasts out. I was watching this. We was used to this what we wanted to see. This what we cared about. Gorilla Monsoon 327. You know what I mean? So even though Matt is fire, your whole subscriber fan base doesn't want to see. People didn't subscribe to talk about Andre. You know what I mean? We subscribe for Undertaker and his stories. So I think when he seen that, he pivoted and he uploaded them. He tried to build the channel back up, but it didn't work. So he put the videos back on there, and that's why you see the spike of 281 million views in 7 days, which is, I mean, if I heard what's the name? What's the guy name? James said this. I think James Romeo. I know I'm butchering his next name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. What's the name? I heard this guy say it. He did a video on it, and this kind of what made me kind of look into it too. Right here, he did a video on it. So yeah, you know what I mean? He talks about it. If y'all want to watch it, I know y'all probably already seen his video or whatever. But yeah, dog, bro, he's fire at actually covering stuff like this. But yeah, he talks about it in depth of how, like, you know what I mean? The channel got deleted. He tried to repivot or rebuild it, and it really didn't work out too crazy. But yeah, man, that's on another story. Let me catch up with the chat, man. Versatility, consistency. Yeah, the math ain't mathing. Yeah. Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, that's right. Cause C-Jack got consistency, and that's important. Can you consistently, yeah, man? What's the name? Got is not averaging 6 million at all. Was Triple H ever on his wife's podcast? Yo, Felicia, funny. He said, "Was Triple H ever on?" Nah, I think she's saving that one. LL Felicia, I don't think Doofus will ever be considered. Brett's story about Will Smith was the only funny thing I remember from him. All right, damn, I gotta hear that. Fake views, bot accounts everywhere. Rod, yeah, botting is a thing too, but yeah, it's just weird. People think it's just a new era in YouTube where subscribers don't really tell the story as much. You know what I mean? Careful of James Bobby. He's up to no good. Why you say that? I like James. Podcast got better than SmackDown type. Nah, fat Bobby. Me and none of the guys I hang out with whatsoever want to listen to a rich woman talk for hours or Ed or her podcast. Not for us. Yo, you hear what Wink just said, y'all? Bobby, me and none of the guys I hang with out whatsoever want to hear a rich woman talk for hours or Ed on her podcast. And plus, I think as a culture, we're just, everyone has a podcast. It becomes a little bit draining. That's why I like that, because I probably could have pulled off a podcast, and it's just like it becomes a little bit draining. I'd rather talk with the people. I'd rather, surf the internet with y'all, troll, laugh, bust a few jokes, get to know y'all. I'm looking into starting a Discord, because I actually want to hear from some of y'all, hear some of y'all takes. I'd rather do stuff like that than do a podcast interviewing a bunch of people. Then you got to give them softball questions. I'm not trying to do it. Like, I'll do an interview, but I'll only do an interview if we could really, I only want to ask questions that I want to ask questions I would want to know. But even more than that, I want to ask questions that people will want to know. You know what I mean? So if I got Finn Balor, or if I got a Ricochet, or if I got a I don't know, if I got a Royce Keys, or if I got an Osprey, I'm just throwing names out there, dog. If I got any type of person on my podcast or whatever, I would want to ask the questions that people will want to know. They get on these podcasts and they do these softball interviews, and it's just like, it's just annoying, dog. BC Amplify, yeah, he fire. I'm on Discord, Bobby. All right, yeah, right. I gotta learn how to use Discord. Let's get amplified. What are your thoughts on JD from LY? Roche, you know, the chat gonna get mad, but yo, JD from LY, I like JD from LY. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of people, the chat get mad, especially the AEW chat, just because JD from LY is super critical of AEW and you know, I can understand he come off, he be talking a lot of crap. But yeah, man, JD from NY, big reason why I looked at YouTube and I'm like, oh damn, you're like you can really go on YouTube and talk about wrestling and people want to, you know what I mean? I never even knew that was like a thing, believe it or not, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like JD from NY, you know what I mean? Plus I like whether you like him or not, man, yeah, man, he works hard. He got his takes. He stand on it. He's been consistent, and that's another guy who's consistent on the numbers and going live and all of that. You know what I mean? No, we don't F with J. Yeah, I already know. Yeah, I already know. JD from everybody says right now AEW is better than WWE. Billy, yeah. See, that's a lot of things. See, people act like JD from NY he gives AEW a hard time, but I hear him also, you know what I mean, criticize WWE. You know what I mean? And if he did say AEW is better than WWE right now, I'm not surprised. Yeah, man. I'm definitely not surprised. Yeah, BC Amplify Fire. SmackDown reaches highest historic average viewership during 24-25 season on UPN, drawing approximately. Yo, listen what Felicia said. SmackDown 2004, 2005 used to draw 5 million viewers. 5 times the viewers they do now. 5 million, dog. It was different back then, y'all. But yo, real quick, before I wrap this up, I don't even play this game, and it seems like I'm not gonna play it at all. Who sent me this? All right, so A1 sent me this. Shout out to A1. Follow him on Twitter. Can anyone in the chat remember me? When did Obafemi start dancing like this? What? Dog, what? Am I bugging? Am I tired or am I... Did Obafemi drink some of that Jey Uso juice? When did he start walking like this? It's like Obafemi and Royce Keys. You had one job. This is 2026. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't hook the wires up to Obafemi so y'all could at least get his strut down? He's all skipping and tripping over the shoes to the ring. It's like, why is his timing so off? It's like, oh, yo. I don't get it. Tony said Oba high in this game. Dog, he's on something, bro. It's like, yeah, Obafemi turned into D'Lo Brown. Yo, bro turned into D'Lo Brown. Yo, that is hilarious. Yo, what the hell? Yo, that is wild, bro. They went from 150 to this game, Obanation of Domination Femi. Yo, this is crazy, dog. I don't really play 26 at all, but I'm looking at that like, whoa. God, Royce Keys, Oba Fibby. My God, bro. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's see what Roxanne Perez talk about, man.
I recently underwent a surgery to remove a benign mass that was in my back that was causing me a lot of pain for a couple of months, but I just didn't want to have time off. I honestly love what I do so much. It's been
So I guess she has surgery, is recovering. Oh, yo, listen to this. People kept sending me this.
Damn, Vince.
That was painful.
If I must, I must.
It was hard. But the hard thing on it is, they had pitched the story to break.
Now, just to catch up, he's talking about the Shield. How Vince broke up the Shield on some sneaky stuff because the Shield they would have gave him pushback.
Up the Shield, a few months earlier. We were like, no, man, we're not ready. We're not ready for that. Like, we've been bad guys. The crowd was really starting to get behind us. We wanted to be good guys. We wanted a longer run. Like, we felt like we had a lot more in the tank. And so we have a match with the Wyatt family in Elimination Chamber in February. Then we go to WrestleMania. We're full good guys at that point. We do 2 6-man tags with Evolution right after that. Like, we're awesome. We're on cloud 9. We're feeling great about things, the three of us. We show up to Raw the day after, and they knew that if they gave us heads up, we would say no, and we would find a way to try to fight out of the breakup. So they brought us into the office, and they just said, here's what we're going to do tonight. Tonight. It was also in Indianapolis, Indiana, by the way. A lot of Shield history in that town. And they're like, this is what we're going to do, and Seth is going to be the one to pull the trigger. And I remember, like, in the room, just the silence. And when we walked out of the room, it was like, what do we do? You know, like, can we stop this? Like, are we doing the right thing? And, you know, there was a lot of tension there. And it was mostly, we had found our comfort zone as a trio, and we were really relying on each other, and we enjoyed the process, and we enjoyed performing together, and we did feel like we had more legs. But at the end of the day, it was one.
I'm sorry. I don't think Shayna Sharp has no idea what bro talking about, bro.
One of the most shocking betrayals and shocking moments
You
in the
get
history of our
Bob
company and our
Boxing.
industry, and what it set in motion over the last 10 years. 11, 12 years almost now, it has been a complete paradigm shift in our industry. You look at myself, Roman, and John Moxley, we're at the very tippy top. And if we had stayed together, it just wouldn't be possible.
Nope.
So you needed that break. I was super fortunate that I was the one to be the catalyst for that. I still feel the repercussions for that today. Like, people still ask me to this day, 12 years later.
Man, shout out to Shannon. Yo, I gotta watch this whole interview. I don't see Shannon Sharp watch a professional wrestler. So I gotta watch this interview all the way. But that's kind of crazy how out of nowhere, dog, the day of, they pulled the trigger, man. Shannon high as a Shannon high as a kite is crazy, yo. Let me see what. Oh yeah, Javon Evans, he suffered a concussion during a Raw match. I mean, I don't know. That's probably a bad joint. I know y'all probably seen this Clash of Italy. Yeah, it ain't really nothing else. Yo, what I tell y'all? Look what Logan Paul said. Remember, dog, if y'all in my live, remember what I said, dog. They were gonna try to do this.
Bad Bunny is a world-renowned superstar.
Yes.
Right? He also can be a WWE superstar when he wants. He's a good wrestler.
I've seen.
There have been talks about maybe us wrestling. It's been floated around. And like, I've been candid about the fact that I would love to do that. I think it would be the greatest WWE match of all time. Anytime I'm asked about Bad Bunny, I think that in the back of my mind. And so it's like, to set that up, and when I'm asked if I'm excited for the halftime show, saying no. One word, no. It's like, okay, now people are talking about it.
So then when Jake tweeted that, everyone assumed that you were a fucking, like, okay. And then you had to walk it back.
DEFCON
So level 1.
So that is working yourself into a shoot.
Working yourself into a shoot.
Actually, the greatest.
Bad Bunny.
Yo, remember, y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here. They're gonna try to do that. Remember, y'all. They're gonna try to do this. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna stand on it too. It's gonna be a fire match. The only thing about it is it's setting a dangerous standard for WWE. It's setting a dangerous. You cannot create stars. You cannot create stars. Bad Bunny is gonna take the $100 million off of WWE, leave TKO more in debt. Logan Paul is gonna put Logan Paul over. He gets an incredible WrestleMania moment. Whenever it's WrestleMania and your biggest match, well, I guess Punk, people might be talking about this more than Punk and Roman, believe it or not. The wrestling people, we're going to be talking about Punk and Roman. Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, that's going viral. Punk and Roman isn't going viral. Nobody cares about Punk like that, dog. I'm sorry. Punk, he's cool, you know what I mean? You're cool, bro. But you're not over like, it's just different in the internet era, dog. Punk is good in the wrestling world. In the IWC, Punk is cool, and he's not even cool like that there, but you got a lot of people that love Punk. Bad Bunny and Logan Paul. WWE puts way more effort into something like this. Trust me, they're pulling off all the stops to get this to happen. You got Montez Ford sitting on the couch. You got Blake Monroe in NXT botching. You got Royce Keys on Stephanie McMahon podcast. What else? What are the good superstars? You got Bayley being a complete jobber. You got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. You're robbing us of actual storyline of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and they're two lovebirds. Then you do the same thing with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. You got Lash Legend. She's fired, but she's stuck in a tag team with Nia Jax. You got Carmelo Hayes. He's fired, but he's in a U.S. Open Challenge with no storyline. You got Dominic Mysterio. He's fire. He has the IC title, but he's doing more translating than telling any story or wrestling. You got Ludwig Kaiser. You got Chad Gable. They're fire, but they have mask on playing Mexican, being the same El Grande Americanos. They are putting no effort into the stars they have now, but they're going to put all the effort into this one. They're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink into this one. The WrestleMania ticket sales are a joke. It would take something like this to sell it out this year. Bad Bunny, people are going to see Bad Bunny regardless, dog. One of the biggest superstars in the world, plus he could wrestle. Look back at Backlash when he fought Damian Priest, a fire match. Logan Paul, like him, hate him, dog, bro, fire in the ring. This will be a great match, believe it or not. I'm not talking about the moment. I forgot who said it in my chat the other night. Yeah, Trick Willie. Trick Willie fire, bro. They're booking them good. When they're doing good, I'm going to call it out. I'll be sitting here. I'll be a fraud if I say I don't think they're booking Trick Williams good right now. I'll be frauding right now if I tell y'all that. I don't believe that. I believe they're doing a good job booking Trick Williams right now. That is like one of the only things they're literally getting right on both shows. One of the only things. Everything else is trash truck juice. When you put more emphasis on these stars that's not going to be here full time. Logan Paul going to be here. But is he going to be a wrestler for the next decade? I don't know. I know, this is the same thing with Corey Graves and Pat McAfee. Think about it. They did the same thing in the commentary. Remember this? What happened with Corey Graves and Pat McAfee? Y'all remember? Pat McAfee, Corey Graves damn near got fired, bro, because he got mad that they put Pat McAfee over Corey Graves when Raw on Netflix first premiered. When Corey Graves been in the mud, sticking it out, whack show after whack show, he's being a voice, helping Michael Cole out, trying to get these wrestlers over with bad creative. They use Pat McAfee, the bigger name, over Corey Graves, the guy that knows the product, that guy that knows how to put wrestling people over. And I like Pat McAfee, but Corey Graves, where's the seniority at? Where's the loyalty at? Where's the integrity at in this company? It's non-existent. It doesn't exist. They're going for the cheap pop, the quick buck. They put storylines to the side. They're going for the moment. What's going to go viral? What's going to get views? Views don't translate into viewership. The Raw and Crackdown, obviously. Views are not translating to people actually paying 200% over the average price for a WrestleMania ticket to watch this garbage, obviously. These idiots still don't get that. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. But I knew they was gonna try to do that, man. All right, this is the last thing I'll go over. Well, let me see what y'all think about that real quick. Let me go up. BC went off on dude wipes. Oh, yo, Rod, I gotta see BC take on that. He never needs to be near a ring ever. John Moxley beats All Elite. Jelly Rovers, Bad Bunny. Yeah, yo, who said that? JSJ. I wouldn't be surprised if they think about it, dog. What they do last year, JSJ? Travis Scott. To interfere in the biggest championship match of WrestleMania, the main event. Not The Rock, Travis Scott. For the quick pop. They're gonna double down this year. Bad Bunny, Jelly Roll. They're gonna try to get everybody, bro. The Masked Man is Do-Rag, Vinnie Mac. That's hilarious. These two got followers out there. Yeah, Joey, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna sell it out. They make that match. WrestleMania is getting sold out. The prices are out of control. Facts. Triple Bunny, Oba Femi be doing dark matches. Mr. High Quality, Oba about the beef with the jobber. Felicia, if Roman Reigns isn't there, they need a celebrity to save the show. John Cena retired. Yeah, but Roman Reigns gonna be there. I mean, thank God Roman Reigns is on this. Yo, you know what? It's crazy, Felicia. They had no other choice but to have Roman Reigns win that Royal Rumble, and they keep doing this. They could have had Braun Breaker, but now Braun Breaker's injured. Maybe that was a better choice. Maybe. Big Homie said, "Where's the homie Graves? He's back on commentary yet?" I think so. I think he's on Raw. Yeah, he's on Raw. He on Raw. Soon Stephanie Valkyrie versus Ice Spice. Yo, Stephanie Valkyrie versus Ice Spice is crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Vince knew how to book Becky. Yo, now I'm thinking about it. I just seen something about Liv Morgan versus... I don't think I saved it. Yeah, I seen Liv Morgan putting it out there like she would like to face Liv Morgan. Nah, Raquel Rodriguez said she want Liv Morgan to face Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion. I'm going to bust it up with y'all before I bounce. They drive character development, create emotional investment, and turn matches into high-stake drama with long-term tiller often yielding the most significant engagement. Steven says pro wrestler is dead when WCW got sold to W. Yeah. Yo, Steven, remember that, man? That was man, when WCW got sold, man, that was the beginning of the end. Triple boxers. Soul Ruka versus yo, Mr. High Quality is wildin'. Oh yeah, that's another person. I forgot about him. We forgot about bro. This my favorite streamer, y'all. This my man, 100 grand. This my man, 100 grand. We forgot about Speed. Training with Randy Orton. Randy Orton. All he does is return, look at Cody title, tag team with a celebrity. Return, look at Cody title, tag team with a celebrity. Return, look at Cody title, tag team with a celebrity. Dog, we're gonna see, man. I want to see if they're gonna are they gonna put that money? That's a lot of money to get put out there. I Show Speed, Bad Bunny, Logan Paul already under contract, so I Show Speed, Bad Bunny. Who else? Oh, and Jelly Roll. If they try to do this at WrestleMania 42, man, y'all gonna get some epic rants from a lot of your favorite creators, dog, who call this out. It's not gonna work, y'all. It's not gonna work. The saddest day in wrestling for 20 years. Facts. I show crack. Let me see. It said the masked man is The Rock's big tooth daughter. What? Come on, man. I show we. Even if Bad Booby comes back, TKO still gonna be $3 a day. Nah, that's a fact, Prince. Randy Orton is Mr. Soon. Randy Orton, Randy Orton just collected it. I don't even think he cares, bro. He don't even care. Kobe said the numbers will not be noticeable different with Bad Bunny. Damn, you don't think, Kobe? See, this is the thing. The problem isn't the attraction. The problem is the ticket sales. But if you ask me, the bigger problem is the week-to-week television has been horrible. From WrestleMania 42 to WrestleMania 41 to WrestleMania 42, it's been consistently bad. AEW for the win right now. That's a fact. Bobby is the one who... Jordan said I knocked chicken with my two teeth out. That's hilarious, yeah. I saw it. Real world just doesn't care about wrestling. Yeah. Yo, that's the problem right now. The casual fan does not care. That's the problem, man. But man, shout out, good looking for rocking with the live, man. I'm gonna put together, see what we gotta cover in this video, man. AEW cooked, man. AEW cooked. Kenny Omega, MJF, Swerve Strickland. A lot of storytelling going on, man. This was a crazy Dynamite, man. I get it's a solid 8.5, man. Maybe even a 9. I'm a prisoner of the moment. A lot of times I might gotta go with 9 for this Dynamite, man. Fire Dynamite. I gotta tap in with Collision, man. Let me see if Tony Khan said anything about Collision. I gotta tap in with Collision Saturday. I want to see Tommaso Ciampa. I want to see that Psycho Killer develop, bro. I don't want to see Tommaso Ciampa. He could have a match that's cool. I'd rather have him start doing vignettes or start a beef with somebody or just something. You know what I mean? I want to see something from Tommaso Ciampa on Saturday. Yo, real quick, y'all. Hold on, real quick. So this what we looking like right now for Collision, man. We need the demand to win the trio titles, dog. Because this, I don't care what nobody say. I never liked this. I never thought this made sense. I think this is. I don't like this at all, bro. I don't think it does nothing for the trios. Jet Set Rodeo is like the most. I hate that name, dog. Let's get the titles off them. Put them on the demand, bro. MJF has a lot of things to worry about. Claudio Castagnoli versus Josh Alexander for the CMLL World Championship. We know Claudio gonna win that. This should still be a fire match. Thunder Rosa, Julia Hart, the return of Thunder Rosa. Gonna be interesting. We probably gonna get a promo from Tekla. Look at that boy, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, these photos fire. Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland gonna do their thing. Then we got the no time limit match at Revolution, man. John Moxley, Takeshita. Takeshita gonna beat John Moxley at Revolution, dog. I'm calling it, man. Tommaso Ciampa in the back sleeping like, yeah. Nah, Tommaso Ciampa just lost the title on the last AEW before this. He was missing on this AEW. I think he pops back up on Collision and just regroup himself. It's a lot. The talent is stacked on AEW, bro. So some of it has to get pushed to Collision, and Collision is live Saturday too. I think we should have a cool Collision Saturday, man. Swerve saying I could be better heel than MJF, and he proved it tonight. Oh hell yeah, man. But I'm about to work on this video, y'all, man. Good looking W Stream, man. This is a solid data bite, man. If you want X, definitely, man, follow me on X, and I'll be tweeting on there as Collision go on, because I'm gonna be tapped into that. Oh my God, I almost forgot we got Crackdown. A 3-hour Crackdown on Friday, man. I used to like Fridays, man. Friday coming up. Oh man, it's time for the weekend. Time to hit the man. Now it's like, oh my God, Friday feel like a Monday, man. But actually, Monday, nothing feels like a Monday more than Raw, dog. Raw is a next level of trash. So at least Friday we get Trick Williams. Maybe we get Trick Williams and Sami Zayn's storyline. And that's all I really care about on Crackdown, man. But definitely a W Stream, man. Like I keep telling y'all, I definitely got some new things implementing with the channel. And I definitely want to find a way, even if it's Discord or however it is, to start trying to get some of y'all up here. I want to hear some of y'all opinions and stuff like that too, man. So definitely W Stream, W Chat once again. Good looking for all the likes. Good looking for the sub count, man. I think, hold on. Let me see something real quick, man. I think we about to be at 18K. So, man, definitely, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, man. Hold on. Let me see where we at. Let me see. Oh, we had 17,994. So 6 more subscribers, we be at 18K, man. So if you haven't subscribed, please sub up, man. We gonna hit that 18K, then we gonna try to hit that 20K. Then, you know what I mean? We gonna keep trying to go up, man. But the subscriber count is cool. It's definitely great. It helps the channel. But more than that helps the channel, man. Y'all engagement in the chats, man. Everybody copy the merchandise. Everybody sending super chats, man. All them ways, it definitely helps support the channel. Helps me to keep, you know what I mean, continue doing this. So salute to that. Good looking for that. W Stream, W Chat. It's Bobby Basu, 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.